2 solid salaries, $180,000 a year combined, 2 cars, 0 savings. It sounds like a math error, but it's actually a pattern more common than you think. We often equate a high salary with financial security, but for many, a high income is actually a trap. It creates an illusion of wealth that prevents you from ever actually building it. This isn't about being wasteful. It's about why high-earning households can end up living paycheck to paycheck and how to fundamentally restructure that flow. This is the story of Daniel and Sarah and how they learned that income is not the same thing as wealth. Meet Daniel and Sarah Lawson, both 39 mid-career professionals living in a major metropolitan city with 2 children. Their combined household income is $180,000 per year. After taxes and deductions, they take home approximately $11,200 per month. Sounds impressive, right? But let's break down where their money actually went. Their essential fixed costs were substantial. Mortgage payment, $3,400. 2 vehicle payments, $1,250. Insurance, $700. Utilities, $450. Internet and phone bills, $260. That's already $6,060 gone before they even consider daily life. But here's where the high earners tax, lifestyle creep, takes hold. Their variable spending, often invisible and unplanned, quickly consumed the rest. Children's activities, $850. Groceries, $1,200. Dining out, $850. Streaming subscriptions, $120. Online shopping, $650. Fuel and transportation, $600. Vacation savings, often redirected, $500. Miscellaneous spending, $600. Their total monthly expenses reached $11,430. Every month they were overspending by approximately $230. Not by taking extravagant trips or buying yachts, but through hundreds of tiny decisions. A coffee here, a delivery order there, an online purchase at midnight. Their lifestyle had quietly expanded until it matched and then exceeded their income. Every raise became a permission slip to spend more. The result, a household earning $180,000 had less financial security than some earning half as much. Then life happened. The washing machine broke, costing $900. 2 weeks later, one of the vehicles needed new tires, another $1,100. Then their child needed unexpected medical treatment, $650. Within 1 month, $2,650 disappeared. Sarah looked at their account. The balance was frighteningly low. That's when she said something that changed everything. We've built an expensive life, but not a wealthy life. Their turning point wasn't a grand epiphany. It was a $4,000 HVAC repair bill that hit in mid-July. For a family earning 6 figures, this shouldn't have been a problem. But because every cent of their cash flow was already committed to their maintenance mode, they were forced to put the repair on a high-interest credit card. That was the moment the psychology of their situation shifted. Daniel looked at the credit statement and realized they weren't building wealth. They were renting their lifestyle from the bank. The realization was simple. They had optimized their life for consumption, not production. They were experts at earning, but novices at retaining. For the first time in years, they looked at 12 months of spending. The numbers shocked them. Annual restaurant spending, $10,200. Online impulse purchases, $7,800. Unused subscriptions, $960. Convenience spending, $4,500. Nearly $23,000 a year had disappeared without improving their long-term security. That realization changed their behavior immediately. Not because they suddenly became disciplined, but because they finally became aware. The Lawsons made 5 hidden financial decisions. Nobody on social media noticed. Nobody applauded. But these decisions changed their future. They decided to make changes that didn't depend on motivation. The secret wasn't a dramatic lifestyle change, it was structural shifts. Decision 1. They stopped making savings a leftover. Right after the paycheck landed, they automatically moved the 10% of every paycheck into a separate savings account first. Not later. First. This invisible transfer meant they learned to live on the remaining 90%. Decision 2. They implemented the 48-hour pause on all non-essential spending. If it wasn't a necessity, they forced a 2-day waiting period for any purchase over $100. This single psychological barrier cut their discretionary leakage by simply removing impulsive convenience. Impulse spending dropped dramatically. Decision 3. They controlled expenses by shrinking the drift, not by forbidding everything. They didn't cut life down to nothing. They reduced subscriptions, capped eating out, and created a drip bucket for home/life costs, so repairs and replacements weren't treated as emergencies. Same categories, just with boundaries so spending didn't grow invisibly. Decision 4. They built a 6-month emergency fund. Their target amount was $35,000. It took them 18 months of consistent automated savings to achieve this crucial safety net. Decision 5. They stopped leaving savings idle and began investing. After their emergency fund was secured, they diversified. Part of their money went into broad market index funds, part into retirement accounts, and part stayed in high-yield savings accounts for short-term goals. They weren't trying to get rich quickly. They were trying to stop losing momentum to cash that just sat there doing nothing. After 3 years, their numbers looked dramatically different. Emergency fund, $35,000. Retirement investments, $68,000. Long-term investment account, $42,000. Children's education savings, $12,000. Total assets built, over $157,000. And here's the interesting part. Their income barely changed. Their habits did. The lesson: most people don't have an income problem. They have a systems problem. If you want savings to survive a normal life, you have to protect it first, control expense drift, and park your savings in the right type of place for when you'll need it. Controlling your expenses isn't about deprivation. It's about auditing the invisible leaks, those subscriptions and conveniences that add up to thousands annually. The goal is to maximize the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Here are 5 rules to consider. 1. Track every expense for 30 days. Awareness changes behavior. 2. Separate needs from convenience spending. Convenience is often the silent wealth killer. 3. Automate savings before you automate spending. Pay your future self first. 4. Create spending limits for categories like dining out, subscriptions, and online shopping. Small leaks sink large ships. 5. Avoid upgrading your lifestyle every time your income increases. Your raises should buy freedom, not more bills. As for the savings, don't let cash sit idle. Once you have a safety net, look at diversification. This could mean high-yield savings accounts for short-term goals, money market funds, certificates of deposit, or for long-term growth, broad market index funds, diversified exchange-traded funds, and employer-sponsored retirement plans. The goal is not to chase quick money. The goal is to build assets that can work while you sleep. Because wealth is not how much money enters your account. Wealth is how much money stays, grows, and protects your future. If this story made you rethink the difference between income and wealth, subscribe to MindLift Success Academy and tell us in the comments, if your salary increased by 20% tomorrow, would your savings increase too? Or would your lifestyle simply become more expensive? That's a question that quietly determines your financial future. Share your approach to balance control with enjoyment in the comments. I read them all. Thank you for watching.